welcome. I am Santa Rita Santo, aka Trinity. Welcome to my page. Hit that like and subscribe. I love you guys. We're talking about Dia de Muertos, Halloween, Samhain, October, the holidays, festivities. What do you like to do around this time? Dia de Muertos is not only celebrated South America, it's celebrated a lot of places in different ways. And it's said to be where the veil is thin between the living and the dead. How you can connect with your ancestors and your loved ones. And how some people like to celebrate by going to the actual gravesite. They stay there overnight. They might even lay up some bunks for their loved ones as well, so when they cross over, they have somewhere to relax and chill while they're there. You can bring your music they love, their items, personal items from when they were alive. You can bring food that they love. That way you can eat with them, drinks, whatever. They have a time when the family all can go, when children are part of it, and then they have a time for the grown-ups as well. They have something like from the All Saints to the All Souls. And it's actually in your calendar. So it's crazy. So it's so crazy, but welcome. I love you all. Thanks for coming to my page. I am, once again, Santa Rita Santo. It is a simple little thing that some people like to have when it comes to Dia de Muertos. Love to have the skulls. That's their name. And flowers as well. If you have to have your candles, because the light of a candle is like a doorbell to the spiritual world. Whatever kind of decoration that you want to have, they always use the flowers. That's the name of the flowers. And also, these help guide them to their grave or the altar, wherever you're at. If you're not at the grave, you're at home making an altar, which you can do as well. They will come as well. And if you're at the grave, some people stay the whole night. Some say it's not good to leave them. So, some people, they stay the whole night with their loved ones, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Some people have parades, festivals, all kinds of things for Dia de Muertos. And back in the day, it used to be celebrated like for a whole month. Now, this goes back to Aztec, I should say indigenous people. You can celebrate anyone. You can pay homage to whoever you want. If it's loved ones, family members, friends, celebrities. Some people, I know a lot of people will be going hamster when it comes to Selena Quintanilla Perez, okay? Let's not forget my fave. Yeah, you see it, XXX.
Like, I'm 19 years old, y'all niggas that's what y'all wanna publicize? Y'all don't wanna publicize the fact that I've been at all of my fucking shows trying to positively affect all of these kids.
And my other fave, Left Eye, I cannot find my Left Eye stuff. I do have shirts and everything, but I'll have to find that so I can have my little Left Eye picture up here. Because right now I have Michael Jackson, Selena. She's over there looking a little sad. There we go. And I have XXX right here. But it's always good to explore and enjoy and make sure you're safe, make sure you're protected, do some prayers. Even if you're not Christian and they were Christian, you put up what they would love. If they're Muslim, Christian, atheist, whatever, guide them. Some people may not even know where they're at. They might need a little bit more direction. I think that maybe before they are in these times right now, it's good to stay grounded, and if some meditate, do whatever you want before going into this. You never know, like even fasting, any kind of cleansing, you might want to smudge, you might, sage, Palo Santo, water, make your own up, rose water, whatever you want. You can make it happen and you can make it great just for you on this Dia de Muertos. And let's not forget the lady that they love to worship or have a candle over, Mrs. Santissima. I think I did have that candle before. No, actually, I went to a friend's home and he had made a little shrine altar for her because he said she came to him. You don't have to do this kind of thing. Maybe it's not for you. That's okay. But there are people out there that do believe. Some are professionals at it. Some aren't. Do it however you want to. If you only want one person that you want to give thanks to, do it. One person you want to pay homage to and see or speak to, do it. And you never know with these kind of things. Something might happen right then or it might be days later when they come to you in a dream or symbolism. So many different ways that you can realize how you're getting messages through loved ones, through your spirit guides, through your guardian angels, whatever you believe in, your ascended masters, your orishas, your loas, your netarus, whoever you deal with them right. and it's nothing but aspects of self. Even though there could be rooms where it really do exist and something exists somewhere, right? I am definitely where I say there is no impossible. It's only I'm possible. So, have fun. Just enjoy. Have your candles. And make sure that I never use this on an altar. Well, I can't remember. I used this. Yeah, no. I didn't use this one on an altar, because if you want to use it on an altar, you want to cut out all of this right there. You don't want nothing else on here, for real. If it had a prayer or something, yes, but rather than that, you want this off of it. You want that off. A white candle, regular white candles, perfect. Pictures, if you don't have pictures, just have a white candle, write their name on it, their birth date, whatever else you want to write on it. Even a love letter, a poem, whatever you want. Something of theirs you can have put on a candle. Just so many things that you can do to make this your own personal Dia de Muertos. And it is a time where you can gather with your loved ones alive, and you all can go to a site and give homage to the ones who came before you. Celebrities and whomever else. What you guys used to do when you were growing up when it came to this time of the year, even if you didn't know about it. I know I love playing dress up all the time, so whenever Halloween comes, that was my excuse to be able to dress up and be really me. So it wasn't the fact that it was Halloween with some scary stuff, no. It was the fact that I could really be me and be in my costume. Well, some people like to call me the one who always dresses in costumes. I have one friend that tells me all my outfits are costumes when I go out. Because they're like this. Like, you kind of hardly ever see me normal. But I do have my normal days. And I had a lot of fun growing up doing costumes and dress up. I wish I could find all the pictures. We can't have a fun Halloween or a fun holiday kickoff without the memes. Look at these memes. And you never can have fun unless you know someone who's having a great Halloween party. I did go to one fun Halloween party last year, so I can't act like I did not enjoy it at all, even though I didn't get invited to anything this year. But I'm in a new area, so it's not like I know that many people, even though I do know people. And I'm kind of being a hermit. I'm in a hermit mode anyway. I've learned being around certain people, you'd rather stay in a house anyway, baby. I'm back. But like I'm saying, I'm grown. I love getting out to Halloween parties. I love festivities. If it's a festival, invite me. I'm there. I love festivities. So one thing I can say about this energy of October, pretty much I'm like, wow, this time of the year, some things feels like this or something like that. And, you know, of course they have things that they say it is. You know, some people just have a really good connection or whatever you want to call it. We're going to do a reading today. I don't know what I want to call this. This is Dia de Muertos. What is the feeling for Dia de Muertos? One card for Dia de Muertos. Please send me one card for Dia de Muertos. Let's see what this one is. It's 2 cards. I said one. One, boo. Please give me one card for Dia de Muertos. One card for the energy of Dia de Muertos. 7 of Pentacles. Waiting. Seems like we're waiting. Maybe someone's waiting for us on the other side and waiting for an offering. I wonder if I'm right. That's weird. 7 of Pentacles. I wonder if it means waiting for like an offering. If I just said Dia de Muertos and this comes out and it's waiting for something. Waiting for something, believing that it will be yours, never mind anything else. we're going to get to you on the other side. We love you always. I'm still new at this, so forgive me if I'm wrong. I want everyone to have fun and be safe out trick-or-treating. Make sure nobody's giving you any negative things in your bag. Make sure you're looking through all the candy. Make sure no one's doing nothing, or make sure you're with your younger brothers and sisters, and you know, don't just let people be out all willy-nilly. You never know what's going to happen around Halloween. It's fun when you can find places that have like trunk or treat, or if there's like some cool little place where they have a fire station, police department. Some schools might even have it like the day of Halloween, like right after school or something. So who knows? Just have fun. Whatever you're doing, be safe. Make sure you're having fun like always. Now that we're talking about school, you ain't gonna believe what happened at my daughter's school. Honey, child, I don't even want to tell the story. Angel! Come here, my love. Now, I had to take a pause because my daughter witnessed some fun stuff that seems like it only happens in movies this past Friday. So somebody's already starting their little fun Halloween turn-up. Could you please explain to the audience what conspired this past Friday?
Well, on Friday in chemistry class, our teacher didn't show up, so we had a substitute. So the class, of course, didn't do any work, and it was just talking to their friends in groups and goofing around. And while everyone's just, talking to their friends, a couple decides to go in a little cubby under the desk and do dirty stuff. They both pull down their pants, and she gets on top of him. And
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Okay, all right, go ahead. Under a cubby, and they pulled both of their pants down?
Yeah. They were under the desk, with both their pants down. She gets on top of him. And I'm just trying to act like I don't know what's going on. I'm just okay. I'm just going to ignore that because that's none of my business. And not a lot of people are noticing, surprisingly. And they literally just right there in the open, being loud and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, so I'm just talking to my friends, trying to distract myself, but then I had enough. I'm like, guys, do you guys not see what this couple is doing? So they all look and like, oh my gosh, what is going on? The teacher comes over, looks under the desk, and sees what they're doing. They get in trouble, and now the whole school is talking about it. It's just crazy that they actually did stuff like that in class. Like, it was okay.
Like, what's y'all costume? How to make a baby in school? What is this, sex ed? I think not. Talking about sex ed 101, that's a no-no. Y'all know better. Come on now. Cute if you might have smoked a joint in the bathroom, but boinking right in front of other kids? And none of y'all better not come off getting mad at anybody else in that school that's talking about it. You better make sure you don't come in mine.com. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Wasn't that crazy? Who does that? If I was in school, if I was in high school, the most I have ever done was sneak to the bathroom to take a hit of a doobie. I was mostly virgin in school anyway. Crazy. I do like to give a shout out to some of my people that I do like to watch on YouTube. As far as the spiritual people, is a guy named Travis, Hood Mystic, and of course you got Black Magic 363. Blue Pill, Red Pill, Dr. Phil, Bobby Hemmett, Brother Panic. Then you got ones who may not be with us anymore. You have Freeman, Blair. There's so many people that there's so many people that I've watched. Oh, how can I forget Miss Blue, honey? You can't forget Miss Blue. I love me some Miss Blue. And this time, around this time last year was where I did this whole full moon ritual where I got to go to this place that I wanted to go to since living in Atlanta, which is called Tassili's. It's a raw reality vegan place. And the energy there was so beautiful. Not only did I came a little late for the meditation, the full moon meditation, so I sat outside in the office, in Mama Tassili's office. And I can remember just sitting there, and I just decided to start meditating because I could still hear the music and everything. So the energy quickly grabbed onto me. people are coming and going. I'm hearing young girls in the bathroom talking about whatever they're about to go do dance-wise, and they're just having fun and being adorable. And they come out. Then I see a woman come out of the meditation room to go into the bathroom where they were, and she was waiting, but she didn't see me right then sitting. She didn't see me sitting right there, so that was funny. So then, I guess that happened when she went to the restroom. When she came out, I believe she noticed me, and then that's when she said, "Hi, oh, you know, you're not really supposed to be in here." And I'm like, "Oh, I apologize. I just didn't want to bother anyone in the meditation room." And she was like, "Oh, you can come around." I was like, "Can you please come in with me? I don't want to go by myself." Being a big baby. And she's like, "Sure, absolutely." I was like, "Oh, I'm Trinity, by the way." She's like, "Oh, I'm Tassili." I was like, "Ah." So I got to meet Mama Tassili, and I call her Mama Tassili as soon as I met her. And we go into the meditation room. Now, this is what happened when I was outside waiting to get into the meditation room. I had a vision, I think, of like 2 different things. And when I went into the meditation room, I started meditating, sat down, and started feeling this warmth over me. And then I felt someone touch me. And then I had visions of a swan. Then we come out of the meditation, lights on, I look around, several things that happened before I even got in there happened in my head already, and I seen the pictures in there, and I was just like explaining everything away. But I was like, wait, what was the feeling I felt? It was so warm, and it's just. And then Mama Tassili explained what it was: a blanket covered in a blanket. And it was just certain things I would say that they could realize, oh, I'm authentic. And yeah, it was just a good time. And that full moon was beautiful. Oh my God. It was a really good time. That was one of the best times I had, like being around my kind of people. No one's caring about the outside or what anyone think about you. That was really fun. And she said she's just going to call me Swan from now on, you know. And she gave me a description of what that could mean. And that is like coming out of and coming into, you know, like, I was like, wow, that makes sense because that's what's going on with me. So, you know, I love like having these kind of conversations. Supernatural conversations around this time of the year is awesome for me and people that believe in that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this holiday kickoff. I love this type of year. I love everything. So it goes deeper than that because I've always been a person who had to push myself to like certain things for their reasons, even though I had my own reasons behind it. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a really good, safe Halloween. And for the ones that do enjoy it, and for the other ones that are, you know, my spiritualists, enjoy it the way we do. And I'm still single, and I ain't got nothing or no one. And speaking of being single this Halloween and not partaking in anything ritualistic, I have to give a shout out to one of the people I have watched since being in a relationship, like in 2015, and his name is Derek Jackson. I got a lot of heat. Well, okay, I won't say a lot of heat. It was probably like 2 or 3 different dudes bringing a lot of heat into a Derek Jackson. It makes no sense. You're bringing heat into Derek Jackson's comment area. First off, why are you even on Derek Jackson's page? Unless you're the man who's doing wrong, why are you on Derek Jackson's page? You know what I mean? Questions, jealousy much? I don't know, but anyway, it was so funny because somebody was going in about me on there. Because the whole thing was Derek Jackson talking about, you know, knowing your worth pretty much. And how some people may say women's standards are too high. And I was like, absolutely not. I will wait until they are met. You know, and almost everyone was agreeing and saying good things. And then you get some dudes in there trying to diss. And I'm just like, really? But what was funny was while they were doing that, I'm getting inboxes on my Facebook from dudes that miss me and love me and hate that they didn't have that chance with me they want again with me. You know what I mean? And this is from my ex. So I'm just like, ain't nobody sad no more. Don't get it twisted. Being single doesn't mean you're not mingling. It doesn't mean you're not ascending. You know, being single doesn't mean that you're not having something else going on in your life. There's a lot of times when you don't need to be in a relationship and you need to be focused. Ascension times. spiritual moments, emotional moments, things that you're going through. You're not always going to be able to be in a relationship. So I was just laughing, like, because some of them are saying, yeah, you'll be single till you're 80. I'm like, honey, this is the single life. Yes. Okay? I was like, honey, don't get it twisted. Being single don't mean you're alone, okay? And you have all rights to get yourself together before putting yourself in someone else's situation. Don't put your situation in someone else's situation unless those situations match perfectly to highly ascend both, I should say. But, like, you're not always supposed to be in a relationship. I said, honey, we coming to this earth alone. We're going to leave this earth alone. But I like the way that the ladies came back. They had my back. I like that. I like that they had my back. People were down, the guys were down on me, but the ladies had my back. And then I had to realize, wait a minute, why are y'all in here anyway? And here's my cute little messages. Matter of fact, look at the whole thread. Anyway, I definitely love that I'm single. I've been through abuse. Abuse either was the one that made the news abuse. So I definitely make sure of who's coming into my life, and I know my worth and I know my value. And a lot of times people get on you about that, but don't sell yourself short. If you're in the mood to go get one night stand or whatever, you'll do that. I'll do that. I'm not in the mood for any of that. I'm ascending. I am ascending spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. I'm going through things still, so there's no way I should just involve myself in other people's lives while I'm still going through it. I have came a long way. I love this time of the year because not only is Halloween coming up, but all the other festivities happening and gatherings, meetups. Who knows? I might meet my Mr. Right. Never know. And then again, people might be a little intimidated or scared if they don't understand the craft of which I do, which is not witchcraft.com. Don't try me. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.